Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I want to quickly share with you guys how to use the TFU 2.0 system and how profitable it could be for you when you learn our simple strategy. Guys, we literally trade what we see, we don't trade what we think. I've been saying this on YouTube for many, many times, and what we've done is put together a system where anyone, a novice, person who's just getting going with trading, all you need to do is simply learn the four major things with trading is how to enter a trade, how to exit a trade, how to take a set a take profit and a stop loss. There are many things that you can learn in addition to that, and there's a unlimited amount of education that you can get. You can go to babypips.com and learn everything you need to know about trading, but you're still going to need some type of strategy. And so with this particular strategy, you guys see there's not a lot on here. We don't have a lot of indicators that we use. Literally what you see is all is in our system. It gives you the thumbs, it gives you arrows, it gives you symbols, and then colors. That's all we do. We trade lines, colors, arrows, and symbols. And what we do here is we wait for this setup. This is your setup. The setup to take a trade. If you don't see this setup or a setup like this, so it has this little funny looking arrow here, or it has a straight arrow like this, you want these four indicators telling you that it's time to enter that trade. That's a trade. Nope, that's not a trade. There's your trade right there. See, there are a lot of pips that you can get, but you want to get the best ones that gives you the highest probability. And our system identifies those trades. This is gold trading in the 30-minute window. And every time you have this setup, this is going to pay you money. And this is why people are getting their hands on our system. It takes no guesswork. You do not have to guess with this. You just have to wait for the setup. 1, 2, 3, 4. We call them quads or better. Once you take that trade, you'll be able to see. So what we're going to do is let's do a quick example, and I won't hold you long. You can actually find out your destination or how long to stay in that trade. There is a simple indicator that we use to help you give you your take profit targets. So let's say with this particular trade right here, you had your quad. A quad makes up of 4 indicators giving you or confirmations going in the same direction. You have your exhausted 1 arrow, you have your level 2 semaphore, you have your thumbs, and your trigger is your safe zone. Once this safe zone closes, you can take that trade. Okay, closed right here, that activate the trade. So you say, well, how long do I stay in this trade? You just grab another indicator you will provide for you, and this will just give you targets. All right, this first line is your take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. This can be used as a stop loss. That's a very tight stop loss. We always recommend the second line as your stop loss, and you are able to know exactly where you're going. Even if you didn't have this take profit 1, 2, and 3 or these targets, you still can enter this trade, get the amount of pips that you want, and exit it. But it is good to have some targets that you're reaching for. So let's say you entered this trade here. Your first target was right there. That was 60 pips trading with gold. That took you 1 hour, 2 hours for 60 pips. But it actually went to take profit 2 and almost went to take profit 3. So let's move this around. Let's go find another one real quick because, I know you say that's just one. All right, here's another setup. Again, you have your 4 confirmations made up your quad at the close of the candle. You'll bring out your measuring, which will create your take profits. You kind of line it up real quick. This is just giving you targets. This is not the system. The system is in the thumbs up, thumbs down setup. After you enter that trade right here, here's a take profit 1 target. There's a take profit 2, take profit 3. As you can see, it hit take profit 1 and 2. So first profit target was hit 22 pips, and it actually hit take profit 2 was 51 pips. So let's go and look at another one. We can do this all day long. All we do is find our quad setup, and then we find our targets. Let me see if we can find another one. There's one right there. There's another trade. All you do is, you don't have to be a expert trader. You just got to know when you have 4 confirmations, you want to take the trade after the close of your safe zone. All right. These arrows actually move, but that's fine. Once it closes, you're able to activate that trade. This arrow was probably right here, so I'm going to use this candle as it, or probably this candle, either or. So let's go ahead and just grab our little measuring to measure our target of where we're going to be going. You just do the cup, the whole top of the wick and the bottom, and so it closed right here. Price close here. You enter that trade. There's your first take profit right here, and here's your second take profit. That's 111 pips, guys, and it never made it to take profit 3. If you held it, it came very close. But here's another setup right here. Let me move it over here and let's just keep sliding. I'm gonna do a couple more, and I'm gonna show you guys this is why you want to get your hands on this system, because we let the system do all the heavy lifting for you, and then you simply execute the trade. And that's what's exciting about this system, is that there's no guesswork. So here's your setup. You have level 1 confirmation. You have the blue box, that's 2 confirmation. You have your thumbs, that's 3, and your safe zone. So at the close of the safe zone, you line it up, and here it is. This was real tight here, but I'll make it a little bit bigger for you. Take profit 1 from your entry was 17 pips. Take profit 2 was 46 pips. Take profit 3, 96 pips, and it hit all 3 take profit. Ladies and gentlemen, I can do this all day, or you can go ahead and click the link and say, man, I got to get my hands on that system so that I can learn how to literally trade what I see, not what I think. I could do this one. You would have won that trade. That's all we do, is we wait for our confirmation. But what about continuation trades? If you don't know where it's going, why should you take the trade? Trade the highest probability trades and get your pips. This is a great system for those who want to learn how to compound. The system costs $99.95 monthly. You get access to live trading with us for 4 days a week. We do weekly training. We have weekly signals. We actually have a community that gives out signals. What are the signals? We all have our favorite pairs that we trade. So when we get a setup of our favorite pair, we put it in our signals room. So now we're not waiting for one person to give out a signal. We teach our whole community to be a signal for one another. We all are responsible for going and looking at that trade before we take it to confirm that we see the 4 to 5 confirmations before we take that trade. Here's another one right here. I'm just staring at this one here. That was 5 confirmations. So that would have been a trade at the close of this candle right here. There is take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. From the where you enter that trade, first take profit was 31 pips. Second one was 60 pips. It was met right there. And your third trade also got hit. Take profit got hit back here. Now we would exit this trade because you stay in the trade until you get a safe zone pop the opposite direction and close. Then you would have exited. So you would have clearly hit take profit 1 and 2 before you have exited this trade. Now, some people use this as a secondary entry because it's in the direction of the quad, but that's some different teaching that we would teach you. So guys, you now decide whether or not this is worth $99.95. I believe that it is. I believe that you will be extremely excited about this service. As I close out this, I want to take you to our training room or our Telegram room. So once you join us, you're going to get access to 3 rooms. One of the rooms will be our TFU results. This is one that you can join right now, even if you don't join our group. Join our results group, because what they say, documentation beats conversation. People want to know, are people actually getting pips? And the answer is yes. You can also join, this is our main room, the TFU New 2.0. This is where we do all our communication, our training, everything you need to know. And then this is the signals room. I told you we have a community signals room. We call it the TFU 2.0 quads or better. So everyone, not just me, but everyone on the team. These are different people on the team that are throwing out the signals. And when we get them, we go check them ourselves to make sure it's a good trade. We call it quads or better. And this is just us being team players, helping one another out. So you want to be a part of this. We don't want you to take signals. We want you to become the signal by using the system. So let's look at our results room, guys, here. This is where the rubber meets the road, where people really see that this thing is working. I mean, I'm going to kind of scroll up some. I'll be scrolling all day because just all kind of people are putting their results in this room from using the new 2.0 system. So here are some of the results here, guys. Let's just look at a few of them. A London call made 100. Someone made 105 pips off of the system. Got in, took their profit, and was gone. There was somebody else made some money. 177 pips, 281 pips, 215 pips, 214 pips, guys. This is trading look like Bitcoin, 1,200 pips, 36 pips, 57 pips, 68 pips, 153 pips, 101 pips, 124 pips, 52 pips. Guys, we can go on all day. This is just the results room. This is why people saying I got to get my hands on this system, because the results are real. So let me just encourage you to go ahead and get your hands on this system. It does all of the heavy lifting for you, and you simply trade what you see and not what you think. Click the link below. Get back with me to get the details. This will be the best $99.95 that you spend. We're going to make sure you get completely set up, and you'll be off and rock and roll with getting your hands on the system and using it to generate positive pips. Thank you again for watching this video.